that's the most demonic game anybody can play in this life. And most people that I've watched, like sometimes I just go on YouTube and I browse Ouija board, victims like Candy Sanders, and I realized that no matter how you play the game, whether it's for fame or it's just you playing the game with your friends, there's always demonic things that happen in the process. Like that board is just cost. I was thinking of buying one day, like maybe when I get older, just buy, play for fun. But the prayers of my friends cannot allow that. I refuse to die early. Hey guys, welcome back. So 2 weeks ago I did a Korean drama rating, something like that, and so today I thought about doing something different. Is rating movies today, but guess what, I'm rating horror movies today. Yeah, so actually I stopped watching horror movies like a while back, so funny enough I don't even know the latest one, see if they're interesting or not, so I'll just be rating the ones I've watched like since a long time ago, like long time ago. So yeah, just getting honest, I think I've even forgotten some scenes from these movies that I'll be rating because I can't remember all. There are some that I can remember at least few scenes, so I can be able to rate them, but to be very honest, it's not even all I can remember because it's been a while, not so long, but it's been a while. So it's just the ones that had like serious effect on me that I think I can remember very well. That is, the ones that the horror was horroring. There's a word like that, of course not. Anyways, yep. So the first on my list is The Conjuring. The Conjuring. For as many of you that have watched that movie, you know what I'm talking about. God, that movie is a 10 out of 10 for me. Let me just, to be honest, I feel like the fact that it's a true life story was what really scared the living daylight out of me. And me, the thing I do is that when I want to watch horror movies, I make sure it's in the night, because I don't watch horror movies during the day. I mean, that's the whole point. Night time, for the editing be intense. So I watch my horror movies at night, and I watched The Conjuring in the night. Worst was that I watched it in school. All these creepy stories about witches and wizards in school and the rest. Now I overlooked that and I watched that Conjuring in school. Even up to now, one of my roommates, she made a video of me when I was watching it because I was literally screaming in my room. Like, my phone was far from me, but I shifted so far, but I was still shouting. I was just scream. And she refused to do that video, which sometimes she sends to me. And like, can you remember this thing? With that movie, no. Like, the thought process of the fact that somebody actually experienced this thing in real life is what is scary. Most times horror movies, when it's not a true life story, you feel like it's just all the scientific stuff. It's not really, it's scary, but at least you know that okay, this one can never happen. It has never happened before, so you believe it can never happen. But when you know watch the one based on a true life story, yeesh. Conjuring was definitely, in fact, was definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. That movie was scary. With 3, in fact, it kept getting worse. Okay, I watched the first one. I nearly wet myself. And I watched the second one. It got worse. Then the third one, I feel like the third one was not that scary though. I mean, it was scary, but it was not as the first and the second. The first and the second hit hard. That one, I don't know. The people that experienced that thing, hope you're still doing alright. The movie, they'll probably be dead by now, because yeesh. The second on my list is Annabelle. That is also a 10 out of 10 for me. Jesus, That and somebody, I heard that the doll is still like existing. Sha, is in one museum like that. I used to see it one day, sha, but at the same time, I don't wish to see it because like, what am I looking for? But that movie was crazy. Although I prefer the first one to that Annabelle Comes Home was not really given. It was scary, sha, but not as the main one. I feel like most of these horror movies too safe. Like when you act the first one, just leave it there. If you don't know what else to do, just leave it at that first one. Because the more you try to act, the more the horror in it does not really, they don't sit side by side. Like one is better than some. Like one is better than the other one, definitely. So I prefer the Annabelle, just the Annabelle one. That one was, it was powerful. I got scared of dolls after watching that because but Oyibo people, if people are trying, sha, the difference between Oyibo witchcraft and Nigerian witchcraft, I don't even know the difference. But Oyibo own is strong, oh. No, because why will let me not even start rating witchcraft because I'm not ready for any of that. Let's just move to the third one. So the third on my list is the Nun. The Nun. I don't know, between like the Nun part 1 and the Nun part 2, I don't know which was more scary. I feel like at least that one they tried, in the part 2, they tried to give us the same feeling that they gave us in part 1. But now they can't even know the difference, like which was more scary. Although I like the fact that in part 1 they used that girl that was not like so experienced in all this like witchcraft thing, fighting witches and the rest. But it was kind of good, They all acted their part well, like being known to whoever that person is. But I can't remember, was the Nun a true life story or not? I don't think so, I feel like it's only Conjuring and Annabelle that was more of like a true life story. But I don't know. The Nun? No. So I think I'll rate the Nun a 9 out of 10. It was good. It was actually good for me. It was scary. I like the way the ending. I really like the ending. That guy that they had their upside down cross to show the money possession and the rest. But it was good. 9 out of 10. I think that's a good score. But funny these days they don't act horror movies like they do back then. No? Because these days horror movies is just like scientific. And the fourth on my list is it and the part 2, each chapter 2 thereabout. So I feel I'll just rate that a 6 out of 10. I don't know if that's a good score, but I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It was good. They portrayed their whole horror stuff well. Although the clown part was, I don't know, all these clown movies, they're not given to me. I feel like if you want to show something scary, don't clown. Clown is supposed to be comedy skits now. I mean, he's a clown. But anyways, it was good, The whole killing and the rest, and then part 2 where they're trying to figure out how to save themselves thereabouts. It was good, a 6 out of 10. I think that's what I would give those ones because it was scary. I was scared, especially the part 1. The part 1 was really scary. The part 2, it was still scary, but I still prefer the part 1 when they were still small, like tender. And the fifth on my list, A Quiet Place. That's not a scary movie. And when I browsed list of horror movies, I saw that, and I don't get why. That is not a scare. That is, I don't even know what, but that is not a horror movie now. It's just, can that alien ever exist? that thing that was chasing them. No, no. My favorite horror movies should be more relatable, something you can relate to, because that is what gives you the chill. Okay, this experience now, if I can relate to it, that means you'll be more scared now. But can that alien just appear near now and come and start chasing somebody? No. Except maybe my own opinion is not making sense. But to me, that's not a horror movie. That is just one of these American scientific movie with their aliens and the rest killing people. So I think I would give that a 4 out of 10. Not like it was not scary, but it was not scary at the same time. Because to me it's not a horror movie. It's not. So a 4 out of 10, I think that's a good score. A Quiet Place, 4 out of 10. Yeah. And the 6th on my list is Ouija. You know that Ouija board stuff? Yeah. Ouija. That movie, god damn it. That movie was really messed up. Like, it was scary. I feel like that is the most demonic game anybody can play in this life. And most people that I've watched, like, sometimes I just go on YouTube and I browse Ouija board victims, like candidates and the rest, and I realized that no matter how you play the game, whether it's for fame or it's just you playing the game with your friends, there's always demonic things that happen in the process. Like, that board is just cursed. I was thinking of buying one day, like maybe when I get older, just buy, play for fun. But the prayers of my friends cannot allow that. I refuse to die early. But that movie was scary. I think a 10 out of 10. Let me just give it a 9 out of 10. Since I gave you a 9 out of 10, let me just give it a 9 out of 10. But it was, go and watch it. I mean, if you have the mental capacity for that. But I recommend Ouija. But it's just the Ouija, and then Ouija, I think I wrote it down here. Origin of Evil. Yeah, there's just the Ouija and then the Ouija, Origin of Evil, stuff like that. So I recommend it. Is yeah. Or pray before you watch that movie. In fact, don't even watch it. In fact, I don't even recommend it again. Don't watch it before you start experiencing things. Come and say Shalom Johnson recommended. No. If you are not capable, your sanity is not strong. Don't watch it. You see The Conjuring, Annabelle, The Nun, Ouija. You can watch it, because, and you can watch A Quiet Place because, but those other ones, save yourself. Save yourself the trauma. It will do you good. That is a 9 out of 10 Ouija. And the 7th on my list is Lights Out. I don't know, it's an old movie, but like, that movie was good. I prefer all these old horror movies. It's not this one that they are releasing these days. The old horror movies give what horror movies is supposed to give. It's the fact that some people rate Wednesday as a horror movie. How? I mean, it's scary. Some parts are scary, but how? Wednesday is just, for me, fantasy series. Even Squid Game is now horror movie. Some apps, I mean, if you browse horror movies, sometimes you see Squid Game. Just because they're killing does not make Jesus. Just because they're killing people in the movie does not make you horror now. It's just Jesus. Back to my list. Lighthouse. I think I'll give that an 8 out of 10. That movie was actually good. No. It made me, like, when I watched that movie, I was scared of the dark, because this imagination where you have seen something happen to somebody whenever there is no light. So he's so I watched. I told you, I watch my horror movies at night because it. I would like to place myself in the situation. So at night is the best time. Sometimes if there's even light, I'll off the light again, just so that the atmosphere just have to be dark before I watch my horror movies. I know I'm not a normal person, but yeah, that's just what I do. So that lighthouse was actually really scary because of, like, first of all, how I was positioned, where I was watching it, how I was watching it, and then the content of the movie itself, which was just chills over me. That movie is actually scary. I will give it an 8 out of 10. It was good. It was good. I think I might even want to rewatch it again. Just that, where will I download it from? I don't know. So the 8th on my list is Candy Man. That movie was kind of, in my own words, unnecessary. Like, you just had to produce something. So, the movie, I don't know, but I just don't feel anything. Like, the movie was like, what was the point of acting it and releasing it? Why? But I still watched it, so it's my fault for watching it. But it was not like it was bad, sha. It was not bad, but it was not good. I'll just give it sorry. I'll just give it a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. That's the best I can do. A 4 out of 10. I think that's a good score. You tried. You got a 4. So the ninth on my list, for the ninth horror movie I have, is Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. How is that a horror movie? God. When I browsed list of horror movies, I saw that as part of the list. Just how? Just because people are dying doesn't make. Sure, if there's a whole sense of horror movies because people are dying, but considering how many people died now, how many people died, but it was still giving. Annabelle, how many people died now, but it was still giving. Like, just how will you put bodies, bodies, bodies as part of your horror movie? How? Sure. Since to me that is not a horror movie, I'll just give that a 2 out of 10. Because first of all, the storyline, the whole killing, the essence of the killing, everything was just not making sense to me. So for that, I'll just give it a 2 out of 10. A 2 out of 10 for me. That is the best I can do. 2 out of 10. So for the last on my list today, I'll be stopping at 10, even though I have lots and lots of horror movie lists that I haven't said. But for the last on my list, I'll pick. It's an old movie. Eli. Damn. As you can see, I'm smiling here. I enjoyed that movie. Not because it was really scary, but because it was just interesting. Like, the movie was really interesting. And it was scary. But if you watch it over and over again, you realize that it's not actually scary. It's just there. But when I first watched it, I was actually really scared. I like the whole storyline. I like everything about the movie. To be very honest, like, I don't know, even though it's kind of like, I say, a bit weird. Like the fact that they say they pray to God for a child, and God didn't give them a child, and they had to like pray to the devil for a child, and Satan gave them a son. And the whole storyline was kind of creepy, but it was still interesting nevertheless. The boy was good. The friend he met, which is like his sister from Satan, everybody was literally doing their part. It was actually good. The whole trying to get out the possession out of him, which is actually saving his life by killing him so that his soul won't be lost. But it's kind of what? But it was nice. It was really, really good. It was good. Although the ending was he killed his dad. Damn. And but he left his mom, because his mom actually really loved him. Although his dad, his dad was not really his dad, because his main dad is Satan. But he loved his mom because he felt like at least hers was like a genuine love for him. So the mom even took him to his real father, the death. But they didn't show that part, sure. But that was where they were headed. When they ended the movie. So to me, I actually liked the movie. I don't know why, but I actually kind of liked the movie. It was good. It was good. I think I'll give it it's been a while, so I think I'll just give it a 7 out of 10. But it was good. I can recommend it. Eli. Yeah. A 7 out of 10 for me, definitely. So I think I'll stop here for today, guys. I'm done with my horror rating. And for as many of you who wants to watch, let me just list other horror movies I've watched. Truth or Dare, The Curse of La Llorona, The Nightmare on Elm Street. What else? I've watched a lot. There's one that I watched about a book, like whatever they write on a book is the way someone would die. I can't remember the name of that movie. Like, it's about teenagers. So they found this book in one uncompleted house, like that, and they took the book, and then they use the book just starts writing on its own with the blood of someone. And I don't know if anybody have watched this show, but if you have, just drop the name on the comment section. Like, the book writes the way you are going to die with blood stained ink. Like, the book will just be writing on its own, and whoever that storyline is for will die just the same way the book wrote about the death. And they use your worst fear to kill you. Like, let's say you're afraid of clown, they'll use a clown to kill you. Or you're afraid of being alone and in the dark, they will give you a situation whereby you are all alone and obviously you'll be in the dark then. So basically that's just how the movie went. It was actually really scary when I first watched it. It was really scary, but I watched it again. I watched it more than 2 times. I think 3 times thereabout. The second and third was not that given again. It was still good, but like was not scary again. But it was the first one. When I first watched it, it was good, the first one. I have also watched The Witch. I will not really say The Witch is a scary movie. A horror movie rather. It's a K-drama. A Korean movie. It has part 1 and then part 2. I don't know, the person that acted, the girl that acted Our Beloved Summer. Yeah, she's the girl that acted The Witch. I just love that girl, to be very honest. I watched the movie because of her, and I was so wowed. And even the guy that acted Our Beloved Summer, that is her mate, the male lead in Our Beloved Summer too. That is her and a man. They acted the movie, but this time around they were enemies, which was kind of interesting. Yeah, it got to be. Which other horror movie have I watched? The Curse of, no, not The Curse. Will I say La Posa? I can't remember the name, but it's something like that, about killing unfaithful partners. If you go to her area, let's say this haunted land now, you go there for camping or the rest, and you're unfaithful to your partner. Let's say you cheat on your wife or your husband, she kills you. So she just kills literally unfaithful partners. That was basically what the whole movie was all about. So it was not bad, it was just there. Which other horror movie have I watched? I can't remember, but I think I'll just stop here for today. It was I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. And if you have other horror movies that you like to recommend to me, please leave it in the comment section. I will definitely try to watch them all. There's a new movie that came out. I don't know, is it The Deliverance? I refuse to watch that movie. I don't know. When I saw it on TikTok, like the whole, the social clips, they said if you are not, it's based on a true life story, one, and if you are not mentally ready to watch that movie, don't watch it. It's very, very bad. So that was enough warning for me. True life story. I watched The Conjuring, yes, but this one, they seem to make it more, the way they made it look like it's even worse than The Conjuring. So just zeroed my mind. I saw the movie one time when I was scrolling through movies to download, and I had to just keep it. I was tempted to download that movie, but I just it's so sad. Up to now, I've still not watched it. Oh, I'm considering it though. But no, self-control. Let me not do what past me. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. If you have any recommendation on what to do next, like any video you want me to do for you, you can drop it in the comment section and I'll look into that. And for as many of you that are asking for a vlog on about boys hostel, I really tried, but I will keep trying. I asked someone to ask someone if they could like do a video for me, because girls are not allowed in boys hostel, and I've left the school also, but I didn't hear from him again. So I will get another person's line and try that person and ask if you can like help me do a vlog on boys hostel. So I'm really sorry, and yeah, I guess bye.